I'm Matteo Baido, Head of IT Innovation in UBI Banca Group. UBI Banca is an Italian retail bank with 4 million customers, 20,000 employees, and 1,600 branches. So what I'm telling you about today is a follow-up of a project we presented last year. So the presentation is about how did we evolve from that project, how did we scale in the bank, and what are the 3 use cases and 3 projects we are starting out of that experience. So the first project was about the Mario bot, was about internal support. So we were helping 4,000 bank employees of 3 banks we just acquired in 2017. So we bought the banks and we needed to migrate their system on our system. The process lasts 1 weekend, 1 week I would say, but the preparation is 3 months. So the bot was helping these people in the old process of migrating the system. The project was a success, it was done really quickly. In 3 months we set up a bot. It was a cloud project, not integrated with the bank system, so pretty easy, with a medium number of answers. But it was a very good success because we could help the employees in the process, and especially we built up a lot of experience in artificial intelligence. After the migration, we need to close down the bot because that was the topic of the bot. So after that, we were thinking of building a internal support agent. We have 500,000 internal requests of help from our employees, which are handled by 100 people doing the first level help desk. So the idea was to use this system to manage all this question. Before doing that, we needed to do another test to build up the economic use case for the project, because this was a big project. We needed to set up, to choose the architecture, to choose the security, the privacy of everything. So after the presentation in Tel Aviv, we run another test with the same dimension. So the dimension is about 10,000 tickets per year, same number of answers, but that B phase allowed us to build the case for going on. So we are at the stage of 1 month launching in production the bot. So next month we will launch the bot. This bot will be able to cover 12% of the tickets of all the topics, and the topics we started with is payment cards. We are starting vertical because the knowledge base is huge. As you can see, we are planning to have 9,000 answers when we run the full complexity of the bot. With this bot, we are planning to save 25% of the people in the first level of our assistance. We are also planning in 1 year time to cover the whole internal support. So at that stage, we will have 9,000 answers, 40 bots, and I will explain that later. And the saving with this technology will be 27%. And of course, in 1 year, probably 2 years' time, that number will go up. So how do we do this? So far, our colleagues can, when you have a problem in the branch, let's say you have an application problem or you don't know something about internal regulation, either you can call the help desk and you are put on hold for 1-2 minutes, or you can open a ticket with a ticketing system. We have 50% of those 2 channels. 50% is calling, 50% is opening tickets. Next month, we will close those channels. We'll just put the bot in front of everything, and the bot will answer your question if it's manageable, if it's just information, or it will open a ticket for you. So the first peculiarity of our system is that we don't hand over to human agent, but the bot will open a ticket with API on the ticketing system. Since opening the ticket will be the most of the actions that the bot will do, we have been working on this, and we are having a saving of 7 minutes because it takes 8 minutes now to open a ticket on on the ticketing platform. With the bot, we developed a small form inside the chat where you can just put a small description and mandatory data. The data you have to fill in depends on the topic. In this case, it's mandatory to put the number of the cards, but depending on the topic, you have to fill different fields. Okay, this is the structure we built. We have a two-level architecture. So we have a first bot, which is managing and understanding the topic of your question. Then the question is sent to the specialized bot. We have developed 4 at the moment: prepaid, debit, credit, and point-of-sale cards. Why do we do this? Because a single bot cannot handle more than 50, 100 intent. So since we have a huge knowledge base, we needed to develop many bots. And at the end, as I told, we are planning to have 40 bots. So the specialized bot either give the answer or open the ticket on the ticketing platform. Then the human agent can decide to respond by the ticket or to call the user. We also developed a third-level bot, which is actually focused on everything which is common in the different bots. In this case, in this moment, we have developed this bot for application errors, which are common throughout the old bots. Okay, the results we are expecting, but we have actually run 2 pilots, so we are pretty sure of these results. 33% is the retention rate, so we will have full saving on that percentage, meaning that the bot will respond automatically. So we have a full saving on the help desk agent, and we have saving on the user side because you don't have to wait on the phone or to write or to fill the form and wait 24 hours for the ticket. 70% of the case, the bot will understand the topic, will complete a ticket, and will send it to the right agent. And here we have the saving on both sides, on help desk agent because it will not stay on the phone, and the user time because it will save 7 minutes to open the ticket. 50% we only have the 7 minutes saving on the side. So this 50%, it's still big, but we're being very conservative. Now we are working, of course, for the release next month, but after that we'll start to drive down that 50%. How? We will start to increase the knowledge base of the bot, of course, on one side. And second thing we'll do is we'll put a semantic search on the long queue, meaning that we are going to tag our internal regulation. We have 600,000 pages of internal regulation. We run a tagging system on that. So the bot, when he doesn't have an FAQ, he will propose some paragraphs of internal regulation instead of opening the ticket. Okay. After this experience, we started to get requests from all the bank to develop bots, so we needed to prioritize the development, and we came up with this kind of roadmap. So we will have we will start with 2 client-facing bots, one for customer support with voice bot. Of course, this is the first choice. Then we'll have one on financial advisory and another internal bot about CRM and customer insight. Okay, using this framework, which is a first phase foundation, basically in the first 6 months, you build the bot, you do light integration, you do FAQ, then you get to the next 6 months with heavy integration, and we start to pull information from your system or to do transaction. And the last phase is when you actually go heavier on integration, you use the big data, and you start with the high volume transaction. So with this framework on the contact center voice bot, we have just completed a prototype, working prototype, so we've tested everything, and we are ready in January to start the project for call routing. We will cover also the night shift, where we have just the agents saying, we will just call back in the morning, and we'll get to connecting the balance of your account, stock value, identification, and we'll get to outbound calls. We have a process where, in Italy, we have a regulation where you cannot renew your car insurance, so we have hundreds of calls every day with agents calling people, asking for the renewal and reading the contract to you. So we are planning to do this via bot. So the bot is calling our customers and doing the renewal. Financial advisory, we start with the stock funds prices and we'll get to the robo-advisory stage in 18 months. CRM will start with with the new front end we have developed, and we'll get to the bot giving out all the information of the customer to our consultant, up to giving advice on the next best product. So this is our roadmap, and all this was built on the first project 2 years ago that allowed us to build this roadmap. Thank you very much. Sorry for being late.
Great. Thank you very much, Matteo.